Hi guys, it's me, Del, from Delirium Fitness. If you're watching this, you probably know exactly who I am. One of the reasons I named Delirium Fitness what I did is because I do believe that you shouldn't always be doing the same type of workout. I try to work out 6 days a week, and one of those days I devote to low impact, low weights with a lot of stretching. There's 2 days that I devote entirely to cardio, 2 days that I devote entirely to strength, and 2 days a week that I do both. And I pick one of those strength days usually to work out like I'm going to show you today. So today you won't get your heart rate up, so you don't even need to monitor your heart rate if you don't want to. And you need light weights. I am here in Florida. I did not bring any weights, so I filled up these bottles, and I did the math, they're about 2.5 pounds each. We'll be working mostly our lower body. Well, we'll be working everything, upper body, lower body, and core. And we're gonna start with a little bit of a yoga flow. So just follow with me, and we're gonna start on all fours with some cat-cows. So rounding through the spine and exhaling, tucking that spine underneath, and inhaling, pulling the shoulder blades together, belly button down, chin up. Exhaling, and inhaling one more time. Exhaling. Looking between those legs, inhaling, shoulder blades together, booty out, wag that tail a little bit. Let's curl the toes underneath into a down dog position, raising the butts to the sky or the ceiling, pushing the heels down and pressing the chest wall towards those thighs. And inhale into cobra, lengthening through the spine, pushing off the hands. And then exhale, one more down dog. And inhale to cobra. Exhale to down dog. Nice job. Now raise that right leg into a standing split. And we're going to bring the leg all the way through in front of you. Onto the back toes in a strong warrior position. Your right leg is the leg that's in front. We're going to bring the right hand to the inside of the right leg and look up with a spinal twist. And then bring your hand forward and down. Place the right hand to the right side of your right foot. Bring that leg back and come back into a down dog. This time let's raise the left foot as high as you can, pushing the right heel down, lengthening the left ear to the ceiling, and bringing that leg all the way through on your toes and back. Strong back, sinking down. And bring the left hand to the inside of your left leg. Bring that right hand to the ceiling and look up. And bring that hand forward. Step that foot back. Let's do another down dog. And now step or jump your feet to the outside of your hands into a nice squat right here. Take a nice deep breath in. Good. Exhale to flat back. And come all the way down, relaxing your head, grabbing your heels if you can. And inhale to flat back, pulling the shoulder blades together nice and strong. Butt goes back. And exhale down. Inhale, big breath all the way up, gathering up all that energy, pushing through the fingertips and the palms, coming to the left or the right, whichever one you want to do first, and lengthening up. And then coming back to center, back to flat back, and exhaling down. One more big breath up and in. This time, clasp your hands together, bring them down to heart center, and bring your leg up. So this is called tree. I'm not going to call this yoga, but I'll just give you some of the yoga that I know. This is just really good for balance. If you can, think about pushing your inner thigh towards that foot. So you can see this versus this. Lengthening again through the spine. Good, placing that hand down in mountain, reaching up, clasping the hands together, pressing through the palms, and doing your tree on the other side, pushing into that foot. You can always do your tree here with your toe balancing or somewhere on your calf. Good, and mountain. I'm turning just so I can face you guys. You guys don't have to turn. Nice inhale. Exhale all the way down. Place those hands down. Squat as low as you need to get those hands down, and either jump or step back into plank position. Let's lower our bodies slowly with our elbows directly back. Slowly lowering our bodies, pushing up into cobra position. And then one more time into down dog. Let's hinge forward into plank position right here and hold this plank. Breathe in. Make sure your kneecaps are pulled up so you're active through your legs. Make sure your shoulders are back and down. Make sure your butt's not in the air or sinking down. And then slowly lower down and push back into child's pose. Good job. Now hopefully you feel like your circulation is going and you're ready to get into the real work. Okay, so for the first set, we're going to focus on our lower body. Your feet are wide and your toes are pointed outward. Tucking that spine underneath, squeezing the glutes and nice tight abs. We're going to sink down into a slow sumo squat, count of 10. And then we're going to pulse for 10. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to raise our heels for 10. 10, 9, 8, 7. Keep that spine underneath, tail tucked under. 3, 2, 1. Good. Hold it down and pull, butterfly back. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now let's do 10 all the way up and all the way down. 10, 9, 8, 7, squeeze. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Now we're going to go for 8. So 8 counts down slowly. 3, 2, 1, and pulse. 8, 7, 6. Get down low. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Heels up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And butterfly. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And all the way up, all the way down. 8, 7. Are they starting to burn a little bit? 5, 4, 3. Squeeze. 2, 1. Good job. Guess what's next? 6, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pulse. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Heels up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And butterfly. 4, 3, 2, 1. And 6. Nice job, guys. Almost there. 2 and 1. 4, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 4. Good. Sorry about the no music. It's because I don't want to get taken off YouTube for no licensing fees. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Woo. Now 2s. Can you see the fish jumping behind me? So cool. Oh, we got to do our 4, 2, 3. Did I skip 6 on that one? Oh, you guys got a break. 2, 2, and pulse. 2, heels up. 1, 2, butterfly. 1, 2, and last 2. 1, 2. Woo. Good job. Shake those legs out. We're going to continue our leg work. That towel's a little slippery and I don't want to fall, although it might be some comic relief for you guys at home. Take a big step to the side. Bend the knee. Push off that leg and raise that leg, keeping this leg straight the whole time. So you're pushing off, push, bend down low, push, shoulders back, eyes up. I don't want to see any hunchbacks. I wish I could see your beautiful faces. Nice. 3 more. 2, 1. Good. Hold it up. Hold it up. Turn it in so that your toe faces your arch. And lift for 10. 9. Heel leads. 8, 7, 6, 5. Great job. 3, 2, 1. Good. Let's go for the other side. Bend and push. Keep this leg straight. Push. You got to really push off that leg to get it up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Up and position yourself. I'm going to be a little careful here. 10, 9. Remember, the heel is leading. You're turned out, or turned in, I should say. 3, 2, 1. Oh, you know where we're going with this. We got 8 on this side now. 8, and lift. 7, push off. 6, 5. Did I say you weren't going to get your heart rate up? 4. It's probably in the green zone. High 60s, low 70 percentile. 2, 1. Hoping the neighbors aren't home. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Once you get the 10s and the 8s done, you know it's easier from there. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. I can't really talk too much when I'm trying to count, so forgive me for not giving you any fun anecdotes. And kick. Heel out, toe in. 8, 7, 6. Make sure you're not leaning. 5, 4. Core is up and down. 3, 2, 1. Good job. All right, here we go on those 6s. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This is lonely working out, but it's a little bit better. I'm gonna have to take a picture of my cameraman. It's a seagull statue, so it's kind of funny. It's like I'm talking to the seagull. Or pelican, rather. Pelican. 6, 5, 4, 3. He's like my buddy. Cameraman. 2, 1. Up. Here we go. 6, 5, 4, 3. It should be burning. 2, 1. Oh, only 4 and 2 left on each side. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. And other side. 4, 3, 2. I'm not gonna dare complain about the heat. Always say how I like it hot. 3, 2, 1. Last set. Come on, we got this. Just 2. 1. That one was sloppy. I bent that knee. We all do it sometimes. 1, 2, And 1, 2, push off, and 1, and 2. Good job. Ooh, shake those legs out. Maybe do a couple squats. Get those hips moving. Get water. Grab your weights. Light weights. You can use cans that are laying around the house, like cans of beans and stuff. Just make sure they're the same weight. All right. These I have a wide grip, and I'm sweaty, so I might drop them in the ocean. All right, let's raise up to the side. Good. We're gonna do 20 of these. 4, 5, 6, 7. Knees are soft, abs are tight, glutes are tight. This is an arm section of the workout, but it doesn't mean that you don't have to take an opportunity to keep the core and the glutes tight. Does anybody know where we are? 10, 11, see, that's why I can't talk. 12, but I want to give you cues. 13, 14. I wish my cameraman over there, Mr. Pelican statue, would count for me. Or I wish Andrea was here. 3, 2, or Lori. 1, good. All right, I know, light weights, if you do enough reps, you will feel it. Nice job, guys. We're gonna go up and we're gonna pulse for 20. Right here. 1, 5, 10, 17, 18, 19, 20. Nice job. And then let's bring it overhead for our overhead press. Bring in the weights all the way overhead. When you drop these down, because you have a bunch of muscle groups at work here, I want you to pull those shoulder blades together. Don't bother me, I'm filming. Don't bother me, I'm filming. I'm okay, thank you. Are you sure? Yep, thanks. I appreciate it. Somebody was trying to give me something, but I didn't need it. I think we have 6 more. Pull down, pull back and down. Look at my back. Pull, pull. 2 more. Good. And pulse right here. Let's just go right into it. Pull back and down. You're working that area, that upper back and your shoulders. 3, 2, and 1. Good job, guys. Grab water. We're gonna do a set of 15 of each of those exercises and then a set of 10 of each of those exercises to continue the theme of the drop sets. All right, let's go ahead and for 15 lateral raises. 2, knees soft, glutes tight, abs tight, shoulders back, eyes up. Keep your shoulders down too, don't let them sneak up. If you need to break, break. If you need to do this with no weights, do it with no weights. Just move. I need a break after these. I haven't been doing as much strength since I've been here. Obviously, I don't have weights or anything. Haven't been following my normal routine, and man, can I feel it. But thankfully, I've been running. 15. 10. 5, 2, and 1. Whew. Good job. Shake those arms out. Now we've got 15 overhead press plus 15 pulses there. Squeezing those shoulder blades back and down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Notice how I'm pulling down slowly, because that's where the magic is going to be when you have lighter weights. 6, 7, 8. Come on, we can do this. 11, 12, 3 more. 13, 14, 15. How about a little break before we do those pulses? And let's go. 15. Elbows back, almost like you're trying to touch them behind you. 3, 2, and 1. All right. Grab a sip of water. And let's move into our set of 10s on the arms, and then we'll give our arms a break. Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Don't go fast, guys. 2. Ooh, did you see that fish? I can't believe how much they're flying. My pelican cameraman is about to go get him, I think. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ah, here we go. Let's just do it. Come on. 10, 9, knees soft, abs tight. 8, 7, pull back. 6, pull back and up. 5, 4, sweating. And 10, 7, 5, 3, 2, 1. I don't know, those of you who are wondering what the temperature is out here, I think it's about 80 right now. It's supposed to go up to 84 today, which is perfect for me. Okay, let's go ahead, set up your mat or towel. I didn't even bring a mat to Florida. We're gonna do some core work, and then we're gonna move on to some glute work. But I want to do the core work because the glute work is going to take some arms, and right now our arms need a little bit of break. So let's start with our core work. We're going to start with hundreds. Now, with hundreds, you're going to raise your head and shoulders up. Keep your chin towards the ceiling, and you can raise up. You want your lower back remaining on the mat, but try to raise up all through your midsection of your back. In addition, if you want to add any type of legs to get your lower abdomen as well, you can come into a V. You can bend your knees, but don't let your knees come in past your hips, or you can raise one leg at a time for 50 of each. And that's what I'm going to do today. So we're basically just counting the beats and raising and lowering our arms, palms facing the ground. So we'll go up in 3, 2. I just want to lay here in the sun, but here we go. Let's get to work. And up, and 1, 10, 20, 30, 40. And you go up a little higher. 50. Switch legs if you're doing me. 60. 70. 80. 90. And 100. Good job. If you need to hug your knees into your chest to release your lower back and give your core a little bit of a hug, please do. Good job. Now we're going to do a couple Pilates sit-ups. Now Pilates sit-ups just are really slow. You're going to try to articulate through each of your vertebrae on your spine, and the palms are in the same direction or in the same spot that they were for hundreds, hovering right over the ground. Basically, you think about pointing towards your heels as you go up as slowly as possible, When you get to the top, arms are straight out and you want your back nice and flat. From this flat back position, you're going to round down. So exaggerate that rounding and slowly, ever so slowly, without letting gravity take you down, roll back. Good. You go at your own pace. I'm going to do about 4 more of these to equal 5 total, and just see how slowly you can go. Make sure you sit up nice and tall at the end. Pull the shoulder blades back so that you can then reverse the exaggerated rounding. Tucking the chin in as you go down, letting the arms go down towards the ground, but not all the way until you get to that resting position. And exhale, try not to let your feet come up. Good. Inhale here, exhale on the way down. Yeah. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And I have one more. If you went faster than me, I still want you to do another. If you've gotten all 5 in. Good, now let's bring those legs into tabletop position, creating 90-degree angles. So knees straight up from the hips, feet straight out from the knees, shins are parallel to the ground. Now what I'm going to ask you to do is point your toes that way a little bit. Usually I'd say to the front of the room, but we don't have a front of the room. So point your toes this way just a little bit so your knees are still bent. Now I want you to exhale and press that spine into your mat. Really just contract those abs right here. Good, now stay with those abs contracted and extend one leg towards the ground. Keep the other leg bent, don't let it come in. Good, and bring that knee up, don't let your knees come in, keep them out. Exhale, push that spine into the ground. You might not be able to go really low with that leg, that's okay. Don't bring this knee in. And in. Good, now we're going to extend that first leg one more time. We're going to come to the outside of the bent leg, and we're going to come up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And bring the knees in. Don't let them come too far in. Extend that other leg and come up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Oh. Now how about we give that core a little bit of a break and move on to our glutes. So for this section, you're going to be on all 4s. I have knobby knees, so I need to create a little bit of extra pad on this deck here. By the way, we have approximately 10 minutes left only before we stretch. All right, so we're going to be on all 4s. I want to make sure your spine is neutral, so you're slightly tucking that pelvis underneath. You don't want to have an arch in your spine in either direction. Nice neutral spine, neck is neutral, so you are looking down for this. You're looking right between your fingertips. Make sure your fingers are all forward. So you're pointing, you're making the number 11 with your 2 index fingers. And make sure you're not sinking back this way. So again, just like we were doing on our back, our hips and our knees are lined up. Now I want you to go ahead and place your elbow right where your hand was. And if you want to clasp your hands together, that's fine. Bring that foot up with a flexed foot. You're going to tap the knee down And then you're going to extend that leg to the ceiling with a flexed foot, squeezing the glutes. So pressing up, squeezing. This is a slow movement. We're not donkeys that are spazzing out, even though they are called donkey kicks. 5, good. 6, we're doing 20 on each leg to start. 7, 8. Should start to burn a little bit. Try not to put your weight into the opposite hip. So you want to lean forward almost with your shoulders in front of your elbows a little bit so that you're not leaning back into that hip. 3, 2, good, tap it down. 1, now we're going to come halfway for 20. Halfway down. 16, good. 14. Sometimes I count forward, sometimes I count backward. Sometimes I forget which way I'm counting in the middle of it. I think we're on 3, 2, 1, good. Oh, hopefully that woke up those glutes a little bit. Their glutes are a huge muscle group. It's really nice to be able to do targeted movement for them. Here we go on the other leg. Again, push forward through the arms a little bit so you're not into that back hip. Flex the foot, strong foot. Good, halfway there. Press. Three, 2, 1, and pulse. Sorry, halfway up. I let my mind wander for 1 second. Woo! Keep that foot flexed. 3, 2, and 1. Oh, great job. All right. My towel is coming in useful for the sweatiness. Okay, so we're gonna lay on our sides for the next portion of our workout. We have a little bit more lower body, glutes and abductors, and a little bit more core, not much, and a plank, and then stretch. All right, so we're gonna do the same thing that we did standing, but this time we're laying down, obviously. You can relax your head here if you want to. The bottom knee is bent for stability, but you want to make sure your leg is not in front of you, that it's directly down, straight line from the shoulders. You don't want your core in front either. So straight line with that body, toe down, heel up, lifting, not kicking, lifting. Keep the heel leading. We're only doing 10 of these. 3, 2, 1. Let's go halfway. 10. All the way up, halfway down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. When you change the range of motion, that's when you really mess with your muscles. Again, delirious. We want to get our bodies delirious. I have such dirty feet. I'm so embarrassed right now, but whatever. I'm humble. Don't care. Knee is in towards the chin for this one, and you're gonna pretend like you're kicking me through the TV. So bring that knee in towards the chin, and press and kick knee. If you don't have the range of motion, you're somewhere down here, but you want to make sure that knee is coming in. So you're not just doing this. You want to bring the knee in towards that body. Sorry, if you were doing that the whole time I was talking, you're going to get a few extra reps in. 3, 2, 1. Hold it out. So even if you're down here, hold it out. And lower it and raise it. 8, 7, 6. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Ooh. Swing it back, maybe bend that leg a little bit. Maybe sit really quickly and push through the leg to stretch that hip out. And let's come to the other side. Again, check to make sure that your body is in a straight line. Make sure you have that toe turned in and heel turned up towards the ceiling. And raise. It's supposed to be rainy tomorrow. Here, first day of rain. Been here now at this house for a week, and we're staying until next Wednesday. Today is Saturday, so we've got 4 more days. 4, 3. Sorry, I kept talking and I didn't tell you to go to halfway. Halfway. Good. And then bring that knee in and press out. And press. And press. Make sure your knee is coming in towards your midline so that your hip is moving. You don't, again, want to just be kicking that leg out. You want to bring it in. Bring your thigh towards your body. And down and up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, and 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Whew. Okay. We have a tiny bit more core work. We're going to end with a 1-minute plank, and then we're going to stretch. So let's roll down, shoulders back and down, exhaling and pushing that spine down to the mat, which means you're slightly lifting up through your pelvis. Let's bring those arms overhead and stack the hands on top of one another. Now, you can choose to do these with your knees bent like this, or you can choose to do them with your knees up or in a V-sit. I'm going to attempt to do them in a V-sit. Keep your biceps right next to your ears. All right, we're just gonna go up and down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, come on, 3, keep that back down, 2, and 1, good, lower those legs, cross one ankle over the opposite knee. Let's start with the left ankle over right knee, left knee turned out, right hand behind the head, left hand flat, and exhale on the way up, twisting through, but don't let your arm come like this. Keep your arm nice and wide, because if you want to think about getting the elbow to the knee, if you keep it like this, it feels easy, but if you keep it nice and wide, you got to work a little harder. For the last 5, I'm going to add a tuck. If you want to add a tuck with that bottom leg, you can, or just stay where you are. Good job. And other side, 5 without the tuck, 5 with the tuck, switching arms. job. And let's go ahead and end with our plank. Now for plank, you have options. You always have options, right? You can do plank on your palms and toes, palms and knees, elbows and knees, or elbows and toes. We're gonna do 1 minute of plank, and we're going in 3, 2, 1. If you need to rest during this 1 minute, you certainly can. I'm glad that I chose to do no cardio today because I would have been dying out here in the heat. Oh, this is a good time to remind you guys. Join the 36-minute movement. So, one-time buy-in of $36 is going to be donated. All the money is going to be donated to somebody who lost their job because of this pandemic. Every time you do 36 minutes of movement, just post it on social media, hashtag 36-minute movement and hashtag Delirium Fitness. And I will donate $1 of my personal money towards that GoFundMe, and you're done. If you look on Delirium Fitness's Facebook page or on my Facebook page, you will see the GoFundMe link. And if you were a recent attendee of Delirium Fitness, you also received an email with that information. The website is www.36minutemovement.org, and I would love to make a difference, but I need you guys to do that. And look, I'm gonna donate money if you guys work out. I think that's an awesome deal for everybody. So I need at least 10 people because we're gonna cut a check for $360 for individuals each time we get $360. So let's do this. All right. You need a tie. If I didn't tell you that, go ahead, find yourself a tie. You can press pause, and we're gonna start our stretches. So pulling that leg in, heel up towards the ceiling or the sky, toe down towards the nose. Try to keep the legs straight and just pull that leg in. Now I want to be very clear because it's very important to me that I am up front and, oh, that's our timer. We're just on time. I am not a Pilates teacher. Dismiss. I'm not a Pilates teacher and I'm not a yoga teacher. Okay, I've taken a ton of Pilates classes, taken a ton of yoga classes. I am a personal trainer. That is what my degree is in. But I never want to claim that I'm any of those things. Yoga teachers deserve a ton of respect. They worked so hard to get that certification. So I don't want to pretend that I'm a yoga teacher. Same with Pilates. Pilates is an incredibly challenging certification. And let's open up that leg. And it's not that I can't do it. It's that I prefer to work and not go back to school. I've been in school for way too long. Was in school for way too long. I love to learn, but I want to work now. And bring both sides of the tie or belt to the opposite side. Bring that leg across the body. Look to the opposite side. And then let's cross that same ankle over the opposite knee. Reach in between your legs and to the outside of the other leg and pull the back leg in. If you have a way that you like to stretch your hips better than this figure 4 stretch, be my guest. My favorite new saying is you be you. And I know that's not a new saying, but I've been using it's new for me in that I've been using it a lot lately. And let's bring the other foot up. My foot is dangling over the edge of the deck. Heel to the ceiling, toes to the nose. Inhaling and exhaling. Hopefully you have some music playing in your background, maybe something a little chill right now. Opening up that leg. Keep the opposite butt cheek on. Don't let your body roll over when you're doing this stretch. And let's come to the opposite side. Palm down, shoulder back, looking to the opposite direction. So you get a complete spinal twist. Don't forget your neck is part of your spine. And cross the ankle over the knee. Reach in between the legs with the one hand to the outside of the leg with the other. Pull the leg in. And let's roll up. We're gonna stretch the upper body with the tie. When you sit in a cross-legged position, I prefer that you don't cross one leg on top of the other. That they are both open so that gravity is pushing them down a little bit and you're getting a little natural stretch through the inner thigh. And also you cut off your circulation on the lower leg when you stack them like that. Let's reach up and out. Your flexibility of your shoulders will determine how wide you're holding. The less flexible you are, the more wide you're gonna hold. Pulling back and down, making sure you feel the stretch right here. Try not to lean forward. Nice and tall. Booty out. Let's come to one side, looking up. And let's go to the other side. And because when I do this type of workout, I like to end with a little bit of a meditation. So palms towards the ceiling, pressing together your middle finger and your thumb, shoulders back and down, eyes closed. Take a nice deep breath, inhale, exhale. This time on the inhale, I want you to hold it for 5 and think of something you're grateful for. Inhale, hold for 5, and crystallize that gratefulness. One more inhale, think about that gratitude. What are you grateful for? Exhale. Now go on with your day. I'm going to wave to the people. And you guys have an awesome day. Don't forget, 36-minute movement. Let's do this.